I'm Martin Bandyke on Ann Arbor's 107.1. This is a segment we call Our Neighbors in Business. It's sponsored by our friends at North Star Bank. And our guest was one of our neighbors in business in Ann Arbor for many, many years, manager of one of the greatest restaurants here in Ann Arbor, the Earl. And close to 2 decades ago, she made a complete career change, and she is now in the business of saving wildlife and doing incredible work in Africa. We haven't talked to our guest Lori Bergemann in many years, and I'm thrilled to have her on the phone this morning. Lori, how are you? Welcome back to 107.1.
Oh, thank you, Martin. It's so great to hear your voice again. It has been a very long time.
It has been.
I'm doing great considering the pandemic.
Oh,
it's strange times for all of us.
That truer words have not been spoken in a long, long time. What led you from Ann Arbor to do work in Africa? You're one of my heroes, truly, to make such a brave change in your life, in your career. You were at the Earl for a long time, right?
Yes, I was. Dennis and I, when I left, we couldn't remember exactly how many. We think it was 17 or 18 years. We're not sure. But yes, it was my home, the Earl was. And I have amazing fond memories of it, and everybody in Ann Arbor. I do miss my friends greatly. But yeah, I came here. I had grown up in India as a child. I lived in India, and I fell in love with elephants, and I just only saw them in captivity. And I had the opportunity to come to Kenya on safari with my sister years ago. And when I saw live elephants, it was amazing. And then I quickly discovered that they were in trouble and they needed help. And I had always thought any other big organizations were taking care of the problem. So I did a little research with people here and found out actually there's a lot of work that needs to be done. And at the time, no one was reaching out to the communities and providing education information. And so we started doing that. And I just jumped in and thought, this is what I need to do. I had made a promise as a child to myself personally. I was going to do something one day, and now I am.
I just love it. Again, it's Amara Conservation, and our guest, Lori Bergemann, the executive director of this organization, established back in 2001, and its mission is to conserve environmental and wildlife biodiversity. And you are in which area in Africa? Where are you living and working? Where are your conservation efforts, Lori?
I live in Kenya, and we work in the Tsavo Conservation Area, which is the biggest conservation area in East Africa, in Kenya, and holds the largest elephant population. It's a little bit bigger than Wales, so it's quite a huge area and quite wild, and not suitable for human habitation that much because it's very dry and scrubby and full of thorns. And, it's perfect for wildlife. It just needs the people around there to protect it. And population has grown so much that people are pressing on the borders and struggling to make their lives work. So we work with the people to make their lives better, as well as protecting the environment for the wildlife.
So COVID-19 has affected, obviously, everyone's lives, and so many nonprofits in particular have had fundraising be an incredible challenge, and I'm sure you're in the same boat, and this has led to you to reaching out to me and to your friends here in Ann Arbor who still know you and remember you and love you and are so proud of the work you're doing in your conservation efforts. Tell about this fundraiser. How can people help?
Oh, that's wonderful, Martin. Thank you. Yes, we've started our very first crowdfunder, which is on GoFundMe. It's called Give Now So They Can Live. And if they just go to GoFundMe and look Amara Conservation, which is AMARA, they can find it that way. There's a short, engaging video on there that was done by a wonderful company in Britain for us, Icon Films, they donated it, and it was wonderful of them to do that. And, the thing people need to know is, science tells us that these pandemics come from illegal wildlife trade, from bushmeat trafficking, which is what we fight at the source. So if they wonder why they should care about this right now, this is the time to really care about it.
Our guest is Lori Bergemann, Executive Director of Amara Conservation. Please get involved with their GoFundMe fundraiser that is happening right now. Again, just look under Give Now So They Can Live at GoFundMe, or go online. It's amaraconservation.org. A-M-A-R-A, amaraconservation.org. Fantastic efforts being done in Kenya by one of our neighbors in business. I know I'm stretching that, our neighbors in business, but hey, you were here for almost 20 years at the Earl, so we're going to still call you one of our neighbors, Lori. Our segment made possible by North Star Bank. Thank you so much for being with us, Lori. Please stay well. We wish you all the very best on your incredible conservation efforts. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much, Martin. I hope to see you very soon. And hello to all my friends out there. I miss you.